It's a script we're all too familiar with. A player has all the potential in the world, the entire basketball universe at his fingertips, all to have it be ripped away in the snap of a finger due to injury, leaving us with a nostalgia for something we never had. Because we've seen it so many times, it's only human nature to see this and compare it to this.
Rejection. Porter in the open floor gets the layup.
And ask ourselves what could have been. But maybe we're not digging deep enough. Maybe that's not the question we should be asking. Traditionally, the next best outcome post-injury is you come back as a shadow of your former self, yet still serviceable enough to stay in the league. But Michael Porter Jr. is rewriting the script. He's not just staying in the league. He's winning championships. He's getting paid. And with an expanded role on the Nets this year, he's top 15 in scoring and pushing his way into the All-Star conversation. So maybe the question we should be asking isn't what his ceiling could have been if he stayed healthy. Maybe the question we should be asking is how did Michael Porter Jr. defy the odds and become something we've never seen before? Gatorade Player of the Year, Naismith Player of the Year, two-time state champion, Peach Jam champion, MVP of the McDonald's All-American Game, a 5-star recruit, ranked number 2 in his class by ESPN behind Marvin Bagley. Anything a high school hooper could dream of accomplishing, Michael Porter Jr. was living it. He wasn't just dominating, he was undeniable. After committing to Mizzou, that's when the battle with injuries began. MPJ found himself on the sideline for all of Mizzou's games that season except for 3, but despite only playing 3 games, the talent was undeniable. The medical history scared some teams away from drafting him, which left the door open for the Nuggets to take a chance on him with the number 14 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, a choice that felt as uncertain as it was intriguing.
I just felt like I didn't come into that game with the right mindset. I was kind of upset just because I went in towards the end of the game, like when some of their bench guys were coming in, I just didn't come in with good energy. And so I had to text him like, Coach, that's my fault. Like I've never been a player that just has to stay ready throughout the whole game, and that it doesn't know when he's coming in. So it was hard for me, but I just told him that's my fault. I just always got to be ready when my name is called, and I just didn't feel like I came out with the right energy that game.
This part of the journey is something we've seen all too many times, and it exposes a paradox about making it to the NBA. In order for NBA scouts to be interested, you've got to be that guy. The greenest of green lights, the longest of leashes from your coach. And because the talent pool is so watered down in high school, college, even the G League compared to the NBA, that's usually the smart way to win games. Let the best player drive the car. Now, I do think AAU can provide a good opportunity for talent to learn to play with talent. But for the most part, if you're getting drafted to the NBA, you've been the number 1 option on most, if not every team you've played on your entire career. So the paradox is in order to get to the NBA, you've got to be him, but to stay here, you've got to fit a role. Adjusting to this alone has caused countless players to be drafted with franchise-altering promise, only to be out of the league within a handful of years. When you couple this with the lifestyle changes, the mental and physical demands to be consistent for an 82-game season, it only makes sense that the average length of an NBA career is less than 5 years. Now, when you couple that with a coach who made you earn every single minute, learning to coexist with one of the greatest offensive hubs in league history, the bubble, and 3 back surgeries, what was forged underneath this fire was one very important skill. A skill that has translated onto the court and has not only allowed Michael Porter Jr. to stay in the league, it's helped him defy every single odds stacked against him.
Because before it was just like, man, roll the ball out. I can go kill. I can jump from the free throw line, dunk the ball. I can shoot over anybody. I got handles. I can get past anybody. And I think after the injuries, I'm having to just think so much. I'm having to adapt my game.
It's only right that a man whose career has been built on his adaptability would have that same skill translate onto the court. 3 back surgeries in 4 years, you're inevitably gonna have to adjust your game. What was once a quick pop off the ground now sometimes takes a little bit longer. What was once a ferocious attack of the rim is now a series of Euros. slow steps, floaters, and different ways to play chess instead of checkers. But what's not new, and what has made Michael Porter Jr. one of the best pure bucket getters in the game right now, is his skill adaptability. He's comfortable pulling it with his feet close together, farther apart, and when the situation calls for it, can even get into a shot with his feet staggered like this. What makes this even more difficult to guard is he doesn't need to be facing the rim. Twisting in the air, finding the rim with his eyes as he's shooting, it doesn't even matter. Finishing at the rim like this is sneaky difficult, and this one is just ridiculous. It seems like he doesn't really give the pickup point a second thought either. He can pull it with the ball on his left hip, or on this one he floats as the defense reaches, so he just pulls it from his right hip. Or this one is about in the middle. No matter what defenses throw at him, he seems to always find a way to figure it out. He's also really good at getting himself in a position to catch and shoot. So this one he relocates backwards as the pass is on its way so he can get that 3 ball. Here he's not fully turned around yet, but still finds a way to catch, ready to shoot. He's good moving towards the pass to get it off quicker. Or he can move away from it for his patented sidestep off the catch. Adversity has a way of revealing who we really are. Life and the game of basketball rarely go exactly as we plan. And more often than not, success isn't about having the perfect plan. It's about how well you adapt when that plan falls apart. It's not always easy, but sometimes that adaptability can be the difference between becoming a what if and becoming something the game has never seen.
Of it, but I'm the first player in history to do what I'm doing, bro.
Right.
Like, I always wanted to be the best player to ever play, but I'm the best player to ever play with my situation. I'm the best player to ever play with 3 back surgeries and still dealing with a drop foot, still wearing a brace in an NBA game that a lot of people wear just to walk after my surgery. After the nerve injury that I've dealt with, people wear that brace just to walk and get out of bed. I'm wearing it and I'm playing against the best athletes in the world. So I don't know if I'll ever be the best player like I had hopes of being one day, but I just hope that like the resilience I've had and the work ethic, like I hope that can inspire people, because not everybody goes through life with no trials. Yes, it would have been cool to never have no injuries and never go through no trials and tribulations, but that's not real life. And there's a lot of people that go through tough things. So if I can be kind of like someone that they look to as like a man, like keep it pushing, bro, keep it pushing, and realize that your trials and your tribulations, they grow you as a person. Then I feel like I did something with my career. So it ain't about the accolades for me. I just want to inspire people if I can. That's really my goal for real.